We're really privileged to have 4 different gospel accounts. It gives us such a richness of detail of the ministry of Jesus. All that he taught, all that he did. Well, not all, because John tells us there was so much more that Jesus did that it would be hard to write it all down and see the world contain the books. So it's not surprising that sometimes we find an account in one gospel that looks a bit similar to another, and we're asking ourselves, is it the same event, or could Jesus have done something similar on different occasions? And that's true with what I'm going to share with you right now about 2 blind men whose story is told in Matthew 9. Sounds remarkably similar to the story of Bartimaeus. They're all crying out, "Son of David, have mercy on me." But I want you to just notice the Matthew 9 story, because there are some things that I just love about this, and I just love the sense of companionship. I mean, I love the story of Bartimaeus. I love the way he casts off his beggar's coat as if to say, right, I don't need that anymore. I'm going to get healed. And he asked Jesus to meet his need. It's just incredible. But these 2 blind men, I know that some people are trying to harmonize the Gospels, normally say, well, there were 2 blind men, but one was prominent. But maybe it was separate occasions. Let me just read this from Matthew 9 and make a few comments. As Jesus went on from there, 2 blind men followed him, calling out, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." When he'd gone indoors, the blind men came to him, and he asked them, "Do you believe that I'm able to do this?" "Yes, Lord," they replied. Now, what I want to share with you is something that I really love, this sense of these 2 people, as it were, supporting each other in their need. Now, we know that Jesus said on another occasion, can the blind lead the blind? Because they both end up in the ditch. These 2 blind men, bless their hearts, were struggling on together, sort of somehow leading each other. Neither of them fell into a ditch. They were following Jesus. There was enough that they were picking up with their hearing and what was going on around them to just keep them on track. And when Jesus went into the house, these 2 blind men still sort of engaged, I don't know whether they were holding hands to help each other on, but they come into that house together, and Jesus addresses the 2 of them together and says to them, "Do you believe that I'm able to do this?" And then in unison, I love it. I just love the unison of this. "Yes, Lord," they replied. I think it's a wonderful story. And I know they both received their sight. I know that they looked at each other for the first time. It must have been really extraordinary. You're the man who's been helping me. You're the person who's been standing with me. You're the person, even in your limitations, who've been prepared to identify with me. Don't you think this is an incredible story? It makes me feel that there are people I need to reach out to with that same kind of love and affection that these 2 blind men must have shown for each other, and their care for one another in the midst of their need. We have so much. We're so rich. We're so blessed. And yet to see 2 people following Jesus, coming into the house and in unison saying, "Yes, Lord, we believe." I think that is absolutely amazing. Be inspired by this story. I think it is great.